Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Hannah if you're new to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a thrift flip video. I'm very excited about this one. This is actually my first time that I'll be doing a thrift flip. Actually the first time that I'll be sewing in like around 5 years. So it's been a really long time and this is kind of ambitious, especially considering what I want to do. But yeah, hopefully it goes well and I have some really cute pieces to show by the end of it. But anyway, I hope that my sewing skills actually pay off and I hope that you enjoy the video. Alright, so the first piece that I want to try and thrift flip, it's more of like an upcycle. I do have all of these pieces are from the op shop, but I've had them in my wardrobe for a while. There was only one item that I bought with the intention to upcycle it, and all the others I've just had for a while and I've just realized that I don't really wear them that often. So the first one is this pink shirt. It's quite oversized. It's actually a men's size medium, so it's quite big. Just a really nice loose flowy shirt, but I really don't wear it enough as a shirt, so I want to try and make it into like a milkmaid top sort of shirt. The ones that are really popular now is like a square neckline and everything, and I'll try to like put some elastic on the sleeve as well. So this one is my first project. So first I drew my idea for the top, so I went very Reformation inspired with puffy sleeves and a slim fit. Next I pinned the top to where I wanted to crop it to, and then I also pulled down the collar to see where I would want the square neckline to be. I made sure to mark this with a pen just so I would know where to cut the fabric. Once I took the shirt off, I marked out with a pencil how I wanted the neckline to look, and then I just measured it on both sides to make sure that I was cutting in the same spot on both sides. When I was cutting the excess fabric off the bottom of the shirt, I made sure to leave enough fabric so that I could hem it and still have it cropped at the length that I wanted it. Here I'm just making sure that the neckline that I've cut out is even on both sides and just fixing it up because it wasn't quite perfect. I also measured out how short I wanted the sleeves and cut them with enough room to hem. Alright, so a bit of an update on the top. So I've pinned the whole bottom down here where I want to sew it, and I was just kind of watching a tutorial and I'm kind of scared at the moment. I think I might have cut this a little bit too low because I still have to hem it. And I'm kind of scared that at this point my boobs will be showing, but hopefully it'll be okay. And then I think I'm going to try it on and see if I want to like cut out the back as well so that there's like a bit of back showing. So yeah, I'm just going to try it on, see what I want to do with that, and maybe I'll cut it out. Alright, so I've just tried it on and you can see, so I've pulled it back a bit, but like if I just let it sit properly, or like how it's supposed to sit, then you can see that it's kind of like very loose around my boob area. Yeah, so you can see that like just sitting naturally, it's kind of like my bra is sticking out a bit, and it's just like a little bit loose. But I think I think maybe for now I'll leave the back how it is, or maybe I'll cut it out, I'm not too sure. But anyway, I am going to keep sewing and well, I'll take it to the sewing machine and I'll start sewing, and I'll just do one side around here, hemming it, and hopefully it turns out okay, but I'll do the bottom as well. I cut into the fabric a little bit on the neckline just so that I could fold the fabric over and hem it, with it going evenly across the corner. Alright, so update on the top. I have stitched the hem on both the tops here and on the bottom. So my only issue now is that I don't have a button up on this bit here, so I might have to sew a button on, and I think I'm definitely going to cut a section out of the back, just because at the moment, like, as you can see, I just left it as I cut off the collar, and I think I want to have more of a square back. What I'm going to do next is cut out the back, and I'm going to see if I can somehow find a way to pull it up a little bit just so it's not as low down, but I am really loving how it's looking at the moment.
I couldn't buy flowers while I was in the 9 to 5. You were my happy hour. That feeling doesn't need a...
Alright, so here I'm just cutting out the back of the top, and again leaving enough fabric so that I can create a hem.
We're hiding under covers until we do it over again. Money doesn't go as far as you think, and you don't need a label for goodbye to sting. We dance until we bleed, dance until we bleed.
Alright, so it started to get dark the other day, so I stopped filming, but we're back. Day 2 of making this top. So this is where we got up to. I've pinned the shoulders back a bit just to pull the top up because it was falling down quite a bit, but the next step that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut a panel out of the back of the shirt just to make it tighter so that it fits better just on top here, because it's quite wide. Like if you look at it at the back, it definitely needs some fabric taken out of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a panel straight out of it and then sew that back together, and hopefully it will fit better after that. So to make sure that the top would fit me properly, I measured myself around my boobs so that I would have enough room going all around the top. And then I lay the measuring tape flat on the top and figured out how much I needed to cut out, and I ended up cutting out around 10 centimeters from the top. So first I just pinned this side down so that I could create a hem, and then next I will stitch the other side of the top back onto the top to make it all one. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at explaining this, but also this was my first time sewing in a long time, so my explaining is probably just as bad as my sewing skills are. I also didn't talk about this part very much, but here I'm just finally sewing the hem of the sleeves on.
Do nothing with me. Everyone thinks you're a setting sun. They know nothing. Your time has begun. Each time they say.
I found these really cute buttons to use, so the first thing I did was sew this button up the top because the top was just missing a button up there and I felt like it needed one.
What you can't control.
And then since the next two buttons are hidden when they're done up, I decided to sew some decorative buttons on the top just to make the piece look coherent. And here is the finished top. I'm really stoked with how it turned out. I think the buttons look really cute on the front, and the white stitching contrasts really nicely with the pink top, although it does show all of my mistakes. But overall, I absolutely love this top and I would recommend that you give it a go.